Hello everybody, Aaron the Nintendrovert here, and welcome back to part 4 of our Spyro the Dragon playthrough. And if things look a little different, if something seems just a little bit off, that is because I have moved the window with my face on it from the left corner of the screen to the right corner of the screen. Bottom right corner, I should say. And the reason I did that is because I kept referencing the mini-map last episode, which I'm breathing fire onto right now. And yeah, I've realized that probably nobody can see that or even know what I'm talking about because my camera is obscuring most of that, which I don't really know why you would really want or need to see the mini-map that much. It's mostly just helpful to me. But in case you do, I've moved down to this other corner where I don't think there's really anything of any particular importance going on. So yeah, just kind of experimenting around, trying to record in a different corner and things, and just kind of see how it goes. I've also got the game volume turned up a little bit louder on my TV, so I'm hoping there won't be any double audio, but I'm getting kind of tired of having all these cutscenes where these dragons talk to me and I'm not able to hear what they're saying. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully there won't be any too many major issues or anything with that, but still kind of getting our bearings here, new to the whole YouTube thing, just experimenting around and seeing how it goes. But yeah, so we're just going to jump back into Spyro the Dragon. We're here in World 3, this Alpine Peaks area. The name of the world is Magic Crafters, I believe. And so we got High Caves. I don't want to start with that one. That one's kind of a little annoying if it's the one that I'm thinking of. Let's go into Alpine Ridge. I think that one's pretty straightforward for the most part to find all the gems and the dragons and everything if it's the one I'm thinking. But we're starting to get into the levels where you're going to see me doing these the supercharged ramps where we got to pull off some pretty ridiculous stuff, and those are probably going to get to be a little bit of a doozy finding all the gems, because you'll see once we get to them the lengths that we have to go through. But yeah, we're going into Alpine Ridge here, and we'll try to maybe finish this world in this episode if we can. That way we can start on the swamp world next time, which I'm really looking forward to getting to the swamp. I love just the prominent shades of green in that world. But yeah, we're not there yet, so we're just gonna keep on trucking here, and yeah, gotta kill these guys here, these ferocious beasts. Anybody remember Maggie and the Ferocious Beast? I don't know what these yellow guys, whatever they're supposed to be, brownish yellow enemies, vaguely remind me of the beast from that cartoon. I only have the most vague memories of that show. It was I was a very small child when that was on, like maybe 3. I couldn't tell you any plot point of any of the episodes. Same with like Oswald, if anybody remembers that, like the blue octopus guy or whatever. He's got like a pet wiener dog that I think is just maybe named Weenie. Couldn't tell you a single episode, but that's just buried very deep into my subconscious. One of those, what do they call it, like core memories or whatever. Max and Ruby, that was my jam. I do remember Max and Ruby. That was a good show. That's where it was at.
Oh, Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
A little bit.
Of course not.
I mean, of course not. We're not scared of those things. We can do this. Alright, is there any more gems over here that I'm missing anywhere? I feel like I need to glide down somewhere. Maybe not. I was thinking I had to get up on one of these and kind of fly down, but I'm not seeing any right off. So yeah, I guess we're good. Sparks doesn't seem to be detecting any other ones nearby. So let's just keep on trekking here, glide down to this big boy. Look how voluptuous he is. I gotta quit calling fat characters voluptuous in this game here. All the games I've been playing, really, we keep running into these thick boys, and I'm just like, oh, he's voluptuous. People are going to start thinking that's actually my my preference, which no shame, if you're into that sort of thing. But let's kill this wizard dude with leaves on his head or whatever he's got going on there. I'm not really sure what to make of that guy's character design here. But yeah, we're probably getting close to the halfway point of Spyro the Dragon, maybe once we're done with this episode. Because I believe there's 6 worlds in the game, if I'm not mistaken, which the 6th one is probably a little bit shorter than all the rest at the end there. But yeah, we're getting close to about halfway through another playthrough here. That'll be a 3rd one in the books. We got Eldred.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh great, Eldred horrors beyond my imagination. Now, And once we finish this game, that'll be three playthroughs under our belt. We've got Mario 64, we've done Spyro, or will have done Spyro, we got Crash 2. After this, I talked about, before how my next game that I play through would either be Cuphead or SpongeBob Battle from Bikini Bottom. I was kind of leaning more toward Cuphead at the time. We're about to die. I need to get some health. Okay, let's go this way first. There's some other stuff over here. But I don't know. It kind of just depends on what I'm feeling. And here lately, I've really been in the mood to play some Mario 3. So we might actually do that one sooner rather than later. Maybe even before we finish the Spyro playthrough. I don't know. I was recording this Spyro footage, but yesterday I just kind of kept thinking like, yeah, I love Spyro and I'm enjoying it and I'm going to finish the playthrough. But I just really been itching to play some Mario 3. We've not really played a 2D platformer on this channel yet. It's all just been 3D platformers. And Mario 3, it's a classic. We played Mario 64, which was pioneered the 3D, well, really not just the 3D gaming genre, but just 3D gaming, or not just the 3D platforming genre, rather, but just kind of 3D gaming as a whole. But Mario 3 was also kind of a pretty revolutionary in its time. That really iterated a lot off the first game, and Mario 2, I guess, which is kind of very different. But just really kind of set the standard for pretty much every other Mario game moving forward. So it's another very fondly remembered, beloved, and important game. So I don't know, we might do some Mario 3, maybe even before I finish the Spyro playthrough. I might record some Mario 3. Oh, we got Xander. That's a very millennial sounding name. If they had it spelled with like an X or something. All these hipsters out here, David, they're kidding. Oh, he's Xander. Like short for Alexander or whatever, which is honestly kind of a good name. I wouldn't be too... if I had like a wife and we had kids and she's like, hey, let's name our kid Xander, I wouldn't be too disappointed about that. I would consider the name Xander. Anyway, let's fly over here. We're at the end of the level, but we've not got all the gems yet. I think we need to fly over here. Are we going to clear the landing? Hopefully so. Yes. Okay. And we'll ignite that, set off these fireworks, do the same thing here. Got a little nervous I wasn't going to make it there. Backtrack because we don't want to get blasted off when those fuses explode. Yeah, you've probably seen it in some of the earlier levels, and it was just barely hanging on by a thread there. I think if the gems fall off, though, they do still give them to you. Like they'll just, get suctioned back over to Spyro. Oh, there's one of these mummy guys. Kelvin.
Remember that these blue thieves have stolen eggs outside the Magic Crafter's world as well.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Thanks for that useful advice, Calvin. You're my favorite measure of temperature. Fahrenheit, Celsius is overrated. Kelvin's where it's at. All right, let's catch this mummy guy here. And these tracks normally just keep going around and around in circles until you catch him. So I'm not too concerned about if I miss some some gems here, because I can always come back and get the treasure chest like I am right now. So I think that's pretty well all of them here along this path. Well, there's a couple more. It's kind of frustrating where we don't have sparks to be able to not breathe fire. I was thinking about how I was going to catch this mummy guy, but to be able to grab those gems for us without us having to manually go up and touch them ourselves. Oh yeah, there's one right there. Ah, thought I had him. This guy, he stays pretty consistently the same pace ahead of me, so I think pretty much the only opportunity I'm going to have to, well, okay, there we go. I was going to say I can only get him when he kind of stops to jump down that ledge there, but we got him. Alright, now where's these last handful of gems that we still need? Still need like 47, I guess, something like that. Let's see. I feel like I vaguely remember. Oh, I'm going to have to eat a sheep or something here. Burn a sheep, eat a butterfly that comes out. Okay, now where? Oh, I need to glide over there. Okay, I see. Is there more over there? Okay, I think I already got that there. So yeah, let's climb back up here and go back around, and we should be able to fly over there, no problem. Okay, yeah, we should be able to reach it from this cliffside here. Get our last handful of gems. This was the right one, wasn't it, or no? No, I was supposed to glide to that other one. Okay. Let's go back around. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Well, SpongeBob, you backed up. Alright, this time we got it. We're not going to make that same mistake again. It's a good thing Spyro's pretty fast holding down the charge button. He might not be you know, quite as fast as Sonic the Hedgehog, but you know, he does his best, and we can appreciate that. Sonic can't fly, though. I'd like to see Sonic do this. Oh, are we going to miss it? Okay, yeah, we didn't quite stick the landing there. Rest in peace, Spyro. Take off your headphones in respect. Alright, that's enough. Okay, let's try this one more time. At least it put us right back here, though. So that's kind of convenient. I'm trying to think, is there like a different spot where I'm supposed to glide to get over there like more easily? Okay, yeah, I remember that. There's some wizard guys over there. I feel like maybe we're supposed to get over there from this way. Let's just go back to the beginning of the level here real quick. This isn't boding well so far for my my hope to finish off this world in this episode, but we'll see. We'll see how we do. This one's like, I picked this one first because I thought it would be the easiest and most straightforward one. Okay, yeah, we glide over from here. This is what we're supposed to do. Don't miss, Spyro. Good deal. Got green wizards, and I gotta take out this big blue wizard man. A lot of wizards in this world, the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Harry Potter? You're a wizard, Harry. Alright, pick up all these gems here. Hopefully I'm not leaving any behind. I think that's, is that all of them? Okay, yeah, Sparks doesn't appear to be pointing at any in this general direction, so let's keep going forward here. You know, these guys up here, it's kind of a neat mechanic. I like sort of this element where they kind of manipulate the platforms. So once you kill them, then they're stationary. Now the stairs are just just left out. But yeah, they keep using their telekinetic powers to make them go in and out. So that's kind of fun, I guess. We got everything here, I believe so. We got Zane. Didn't even catch that one. That's another very millennial sounding name. Like, you know, this is Xander and Zane. They're twins, and they're on a keto diet. They've got their avocado toast and sipping their Starbucks. Just a couple of cool hipster dudes wearing their beanies. All right, let's exit this level because I believe we have gotten everything here that we need. And gosh, there's a train passing. We live near train tracks. I don't know if that's going to be audible if you can hear that on the headset, but apologies if you can. I definitely hear a train outside. When I started recording this, yeah, that had to have been audible if you just heard that train horn honking. I'll have to listen back to this. We're, what, 13 minutes in? I'll have to make a little note of myself to go to the 13-minute mark and see how loud that train sound is. But, okay, yeah, I guess we'll go into High Caves now. If this is the one I'm thinking of, no. You had to have heard that one. Oh, yeah, the microphone's picking up on that for sure. We're just going to keep going. I'm not stopping the recording. I guess it's got from a very predominantly coal-driven community. When the coal industry struggles, then all the jobs, shut down. And for a while, you didn't have too many passing, trains. And although it's annoying, I guess it's good for our local commerce. So, I'll try not to be too bitter about the trains ruining the professionalism on this video. I don't even know in OBS if it has like a pause button if I were to pause this until the train passed, but I'm really not seeing one right off, so I don't know. We'll keep messing around with it and figure that out one of these days. But as always, we're just doing this for fun. These spiders used to freak me the heck out as a child in the PS1 version of the game. They're a lot more cartoony in this one. I feel like they're not nearly as menacing. I forget exactly how they looked in the PS1 version, but there's definitely some childhood trauma associated with those spider guys who just walk right to you and just immediately hurt you. Look out for these tornado freaks, these Blowhard Juniors, we'll call him. Last time we fought the boss Blowhard, and now these are his children, I guess. I don't know. Got this other wizard man. Ow. But yeah, I really like the just kind of the world building in the Spyro the Dragon games. Just like all the different creatures. Because like Spyro, he's a dragon. Dragons are obviously fantasy creatures. So you've got like all kinds of other fantasy elements in these games. You know, you got the wizards. You got when we get into the Dream Weaver's world, you've got these guys that's like they're like jesters. Like these, it's kind of like toys come to life, basically like a wind-up doll. Jester kind of guy, just like, I don't know, it's neat seeing these almost like fairy tale creatures kind of come to life. Well, we got like a literal fairy right there, but you know, it's neat stuff. I don't really like the characters as much in the second and third games because they go a little too, you know, I mentioned the word fairy tale, but I don't know if that's fully accurate. It's more just like these mythological creatures in the first Spyro game, you know? But then on the second and the third game, that's when they really start leaning more into the fairy tale stuff, and you got NPCs like Hansel and Gretel and stuff like that. And it's like, I feel like that takes away from the uniqueness of Spyro just to have these, like, you know, public domain characters like Hansel and Gretel in there and stuff like that. Like, you know, I don't feel like Spyro really needs or benefits from that. It kind of takes away some of its unique identity from having these own, like, creatures and characters that can only exist in the world of Spyro, you know. So I don't know, but still pretty interesting. Spyro 2 and 3, like I kind of mentioned before, I'm not the biggest fan of. I might play those games at some point on this channel, but they're not among my favorite 3D platformers. But Spyro 1 is where it's at, in my opinion. Now here we're just going to fall to our death and die. Just kidding. We got these little fairies that just kind of safely pick us back up and usher us back to where it's safe. So that's kind of a weird mechanic, I guess, because they're teaching you how the super ramp works. So I guess this is kind of a little bit of a tutorial area, maybe. That's why they did it that way, where you can't fall and die there. Because I think this is the only level that has something like that. Ajax. I feel like that's a brand of cleaning products or something. I feel like I've definitely seen some Ajax in stores for scrubbing toilets. I don't know. The guy's got a little goatee. But anyway, yeah, so we've got this unique kind of mechanic here that I kind of talked a little bit about on the last episode and earlier on in this episode. These super ramps, these glide chargy ramp things, whatever they're called. I want to say they're just called like super ramps or something like that. Again, I've got the volume a little bit louder, but I still kind of having a hard time hearing what those dragons were saying. But yeah, we basically anytime you see these ramps with an arrow, Spyro can, if you do his charge move as you go down it, just gain a whole lot of speed, and you know, you can get a lot of extra height, a lot of extra distance off of your jumps and also your glides when you do that, which makes for some pretty crazy level design that isn't always maybe super cohesive. But we got Cedric. Going back to the Nordic sounding names. Hey, I'm Cedric. My Viking been selling the high seas. Cedric and the boys going out with our bagpipes and our kilts. Okay, so that's all that's over in this particular area, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I'm really seeing anything. So let's just glide back over here. We obviously don't want to end the level yet, because we're trying to get all the goodies. Can we make it over there? Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's go. Did we go down this little pathway? I can't remember. No. Alright, so let's blow these things up. There's a lot of, like, I don't know if those are supposed to be like firecrackers or what. There's other parts of the game where, which we've done that in earlier levels, where you've got some fireworks you gotta ignite, and then they go soaring off and then crash into chests that we otherwise couldn't break because it's indestructible, and then it blows those up. And yeah, it's kind of appropriate. So I've been recording this Spyro series in July, so we just recently had the 4th of July. I think it was like it might have been like the 3rd of July or something, or maybe like the very 1st of July when I recorded the first episode of our Spyro playthrough. I didn't record it I remember though I didn't record it on July 3rd though, because we had some overly zealous patriot neighbors who were setting off some fireworks on the 3rd, and I was like, yeah, I ain't recording that. That's gonna make it. That's gonna be kind of annoying. You've got those going off, but again, though, now we've got now I've got train tracks, so you know, maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't really matter. There's probably going to be something loud and obnoxious disrupting the episodes anyway. So we'll just roll with it. Roll with it, SpongeBob. Roll with it. Okay, I think that's everything in there. So let's make our way back over here one time. I think this time we will have to have the fairies pick us up and take us, usher us over to safety here. Which is right where we want to go, though, so it works out. So now I think we want to jump and then... Yeah, okay, let's soar over to here. Get whatever we've got over on this particular area here. This mummy here's a little tricky because he's going around in circles in this pool here. And Spyro in this first game cannot swim, which is again one thing I will say that the second and third games do quite a bit better is you don't just die from water, which is kind of weird. I don't know what they're kind of going for with that in the first game. If it's kind of supposed to be like, oh, well, Spyro, I mean, he is a kid, so maybe he just doesn't know how to swim, or if there's a thing of like, well, dragons breathe fire, and so water douses fire, so that's their weakness, because maybe fire is part of their life force, their essence that gives them strength. I don't know what they were thinking with the first game, but it's nice that he can swim in the subsequent games. Yeah, let's just fall here, get taken back up to where we need to go. I was worried it was going to put me right back where I was at, because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to get back over if it does that. I think there's another little cave here off to the side, so let's get whatever's in here. Okay, good. We didn't need to keep that momentum boost there. Like when you land, if you keep charging, like you still have that pent-up speed, which sometimes isn't necessary to you know, break some chests and stuff that's otherwise indestructible. But yeah, I think there's maybe, I don't know if that's everything that's over here. There might be one more section. Let's take a look around here before we go charging down like a madman and just kind of survey our surroundings here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything in this particular area. So now let's just head in with these where these spiders are. Which are indestructible right now. We can't really do anything to kill them until we get up to kind of up to the top here. Yeah, these things are so fast. They just chase you down. And like again, in this game they're not as scary looking, but their speed, just combined with just how they looked in the original game, which was just kind of a lot more like a legit spider, was kind of terrifying. There's another enemy once we get into the next world that I also was pretty freaked out by as a kid. But we're not hardly to that point yet. Where am I? Here it is. Okay, I knew I was missing something. Like you got to go up to the top here, and then you find this fairy, which is different from the other fairies, which kind of just act as your checkpoints after you save a dragon. This one gives Spyro a little smooch, a little kiss on the nose, and then he gets all embarrassed. And well, in the old game he would kind of get him, but he would like turn red, like he was blushing or something. But in this one, they just kind of give him this crazy neon design, I guess. I don't know. But you got that meter there that winds down, and so temporarily we have stronger fire power, but now we're gonna have to go back up and get another little smooch. Oh my gosh, get up there, Spyro. You're not gonna impress her like that. She's not gonna want to kiss you if you're being a klutz and just running into stuff. See, now when Sonic does it, when he kisses a human or a humanoid-like character, everybody's disgusted. But when Spyro does it, it's just cute and endearing. So like what's the deal? It's double standard, you know what I'm saying? Oh, got another spider. Ouch. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, we might be dead here if that spider catches up to me. Yeah, I think just like as soon as I step down, like no matter where the spider is, even if he's not in your line of sight, yeah, see, he's not really doing anything here. He's just kind of running around or whatever. But as soon as I get onto the same level with him, then he's darting over here. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, see, he faked me out. He was like, yeah, I'm going to lure him into a false sense of security. I'm going to slowly make my way over there. Then I'm going to stop and make him think I'm not actually pursuing him. Let his guard down and then just... Spiders, man, they're evil. Some people are just like, oh, you shouldn't crush spiders. It's so cruel. You should just catch them in a jar and then release them out into the world. But like, no, I'm like the meme. I'm getting the flamethrower, getting the torch out, and I'm nuking those spiders. I'm not a fan of spiders. I do think it's kind of a little bit ridiculous though how there's games that have arachnophobia modes. Oh, I guess I've got to kill the wizard guy again before I can get in there. But arachnophobia modes where it's like, oh, there's a slider, and if you slide it all the way down, it disables the spiders. Like, I don't know, like arachnophobia is a very common phobia. Like, I think most people on this planet are afraid of spiders, myself included. But like, it's a game. Like, if you can't handle a fake spider in a game, like, I don't know. And like, I feel like one year at like the Game Awards, that it was like there was a game that had a spider slider like that you could disable. It might have been Xbox's Grounded. I think that game has that feature, and it was nominated for like best accessible games, like accessible games being like games made for people with like disabilities and stuff like that in mind. But like, I'm sorry, being arachnophobic is not a disability. It's just not. It's not. It doesn't impair your functioning to that same degree as like a game that has like Splatoon or something where they've got stuff for like, 'cause that's a game very focused on colors and being able to distinguish your opponent team's colors from your colors, and yeah, so something like that that's got like colorblind settings that you can adjust for different types of color blindedness. Like, oh, you can turn this on if you have trouble telling the difference between greens and reds, or turn this on if you can't tell the difference between like blues and purples. Like, now that's an accessibility feature. Turning off spiders is not. I'm sorry. I don't know. But I'm not going to keep going on about that. Someone's probably going to get upset and be like, well, no, you don't understand it, blah, 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 blah. Like I'm on meds. I understand anxiety disorders. Trust me, I have plenty of anxiety. But so I think that makes me plenty qualified to say that, like, no, arachnophobia, that's not a disability. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's enough ranting about that. Let's go up here one more time and get our smooch on. See, it's kind of cute the first time she does it, but she's just, every time we go back, she's willing to give more kisses, and it gets a little weird after a point. It's like this fairy is just like an entirely different like species of creature from us entirely. Okay, we're gonna have to get another one here because we did not take advantage of that. It's kind of a little tricky going through this windy maze. It's probably where I need to use that mini map there that I always forget that I have, even though I moved where where my webcam is located. Yeah, that's gonna be very helpful looking at this map. That was a kind of a godsend that they added this map on here. Are we gonna be able to make it? Hopefully we can get to this spider before it wears off. No, we did not. Okay, so maybe what we're gonna have to do to kill this guy, which is gonna be a little bit annoying, we might have to go up to where the one of those super ramps is located and just charge into them, because you can kill them that way also. I'm not sure if that's what you're supposed to do with this guy, but I feel like we really couldn't have gone any faster than we were already going there. So let's try with this super ramp and kill him that way. Try not to hit the wall, which is going to be a lot easier said than done. Kind of glancing occasionally down to my map. There we go. We got it. First try. Not bad. So yeah, another level in the books. Let's get the heck out of here. We don't want to be here any longer than we have to, because these spiders, they freak me out. So yeah, I've been recording about 28 minutes. We might not get to finish this world on this episode. We'll do maybe one more, and then that'll leave us with a little bit more to go on another episode before we get to the swamp. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's just keep going for now and not ruminate too much on that. I don't think there's any more levels back down this way. I don't believe. But let's murder these guys real quick. There's another one of those flying levels. Now I want to just go ahead and get that out of the way, because we're going to have to do it at some point, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Not a big fan of these, but just get it out of the way. Whatever. Spyro's got some really nice lighting effects, like on the wings, where it's like, where they're thin. You know how like some animals, like their wings and stuff, like they've got like webbed fingers, and it's like they're thin enough that you can see the light pass through them somewhat, but not all the way. And you can kind of see that on Spyro, which is really neat. It kind of adds to a level of realism. Yes, we got another one of these flying challenges, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but another thing I don't like about them is that the flight controls are inverted, which a lot of games back in at this time were, where you press down to go up, you press up to go down, and it's just kind of, I don't know, not my favorite thing. And you had a lot of games like this back in the PS1 era, back when 3D gaming was just kind of a new thing. Which Spyro's not the worst offender of it, but you look at stuff like the infamously bad Superman 64, where that whole game is just kind of flying through rings. There was just all these different games. I remember I used to have like a licensed Harry Potter game that was like that. Nintendo has a series called Pilot Wings. It was like that, where it's just you're flying through rings, and it's just not the most thrilling gameplay in the world, in my opinion. Yeah, and a lot of them would have those. Oh shoot, where's those flying guys? Yeah, we're not going to get that. Maybe I'm debating if maybe I should start with the biplane guys. Yeah, we're right at them. So let's get all of them first. I feel like if we can get them taken care of, just like right off the bat, then it might make it a little bit easier. Well, now we're kind of doing these now, which isn't really what I wanted to be doing. So I don't know how this is going to work out. If we're going to succeed here, if we're going to fail. Because we get some extra time every time we pass through something like that, but it's also kind of it's going to waste a lot of time when we're flying over these open areas that don't have anything. Where's the last biplane guy? Where are you? Where's he at? Oh gosh, he's all the way back over there. Yeah, I don't know how this run is going to go. We've still got a decent amount of time though, so maybe we can still pull out a victory here somehow. I'm not feeling too great about that, but you never know, I guess. Let's go ahead and just pass through these rings. I don't know. This is a very unorthodox way of doing this level here. Probably no one has gone through it quite in this exact order of things. So if we win it, it's going to be a miracle. Try to enunciate that correctly, miracle. So I've got a friend who always makes fun of me that I say it, because I'd always pronounce it miracle with like an A sound, like miracle. And she would always make it sound a lot more. Are we going to run out? Yeah, I don't know where the next one's at. Alright, we just needed 2 more of those arches. It's so annoying. You got to have that right order of doing things in. Okay, let's get all the plane guys this time. And but anyway, she always says that I say it like miracle, like Murica, but it ain't. I'm not saying it with that much of a southern drawl. Saying miracle, which is still might not be the right way to say it, but it's a heck of a lot better than miracle. Yeah, okay, so let's. I feel like we're doing a little bit better. This guy taking out all these biplanes, like we're the Red Baron in World War I. Just nosediving, bombs going everywhere. The bombs bursting in air. Again, it's 4th of July, so it's kind of an appropriate time to be singing that song. Anyway, here, okay, we've got all of our golden chests or whatever. So let's. I'm doing that same thing I did last time, where I'm coming at this from a very awkward angle here. So I don't know how this is going to work out. I've only got one of the archways, but they should hopefully pretty much all be lined up in a pattern here where I won't get too mixed up. Hopefully. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be able to succeed this time. It might not have been all, well, Spyro quits landing on the platform. Okay, we got one more. Good deal. Good deal. We beat that one. So yeah, let's do maybe one more level. I feel like the next one we might be on it for a bit, but we'll see. We've been recording for 34 minutes. The Spyro ones we've been averaging maybe around 40-ish minutes each episode. So this one might go a little bit over if I do one more, but I would kind of rather probably go over than have it too short, just because we're going to have a billion episodes of Spyro if I don't. But yeah, let's take a look and see here. Do we have... I can't remember if we got just one more or if there's 2 more levels in this world. We did that one down there. We did blow hard. We blew very hard on that one. Yes, we'll go into Wizard Peak, which might be the last one here. Battery level's below 50%. What are you talking about? I've got my charger plugged up, don't I? I don't know. 50%'s fine though. That's still pretty good. We should be able to make it through this video no problem. With plenty to spare, but I don't know. I'll fill back behind there later. I can't tell what's plugged in. Oh, look at this big boy. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in dying today? Now this level, if I'm not mistaken, actually has a riff that plays in it that's kind of like, I didn't know this for the longest time until I found this on the found out about this on the internet, but it's got this riff that plays that goes kind of, at least it did back on the PS1, and if that sounds familiar, it actually was repurposed. I don't know how or why they got the rights, I guess, to do that, but the music from this level was reused for the Amanda Show, and like I guess the opening and end credits was like Amanda Show. If y'all remember that, that's going way back. But yeah, like I don't know what the negotiation was there. Like we could switch over and put it on like the classic music, and we might as well just do it for this level, kind of show that that feature off. But I think they cut that part out, so I don't know if it's a copyright thing where like they don't own the rights to that music anymore because they sold it to Nickelodeon or what. But yeah, now the classic, the OG music is playing, which a lot of people probably prefer, because I know the new one had like a different composer and stuff, and the old one I think was supposed to be, he was a composer on some big band. I don't know exactly what band it was. I would have to look it up, but I guess a pretty renowned group that used to exist or whatever. But yeah, I don't know why or how they got the music from this level to be put in the Amanda Show. I don't know if Dan Schneider came home one day after a long hard day of being a terrible person and decided to unwind by playing some Spyro the Dragon, and was just like, this is good music. Let me call up I've got connections with other weirdos and see if I can get the rights to that music. But okay, yeah, here they're talking to us more about the supercharged stuff, which we already kind of know about at this point. That guy had some weird wings. I didn't get a great look at them, but they almost seem more feathery, like a bird's wings or something. Not really what you'd expect from like a dragon. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, looking at the map, this level's really not that big, so we might actually get done with this one relatively quickly. I was thinking it was going to be a doozy, and I do remember there is one particular area with the supercharged that's a little bit, or it might actually not even be a supercharged section. That's a little bit tedious to get. But if it's just that one section, we might still be able to beat this level relatively quickly here. But first, there's not anything we can glide to from over there, I don't think. So let's just head down this way. Kill these dudes, or just miss the vast majority of them, except for that one particular guy. Let's try this again here, or bowling here. We can't, not gonna be able to pick up the spare, but you know what? We'll take a third go at it. You're only supposed to get 2 goes on a frame, but we're gonna take a third one anyway, because why not? It's the 10th frame. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why I'm referencing bowling, but just the way those guys were lined up reminded me of bowling pins there. Okay, we got that chest there. I think the only way to hit that was to have that supercharge that we had going. Got another dragon. Before we get him, let's break open some of this stuff. And then, yeah, I think if you look at the mini map, is it here or is it somewhere? It might be in a different spot. We're not going to do anything risky to yet, but somewhere you've got to kind of glide around off to like somewhere you can't see and land kind of off screen somewhere, and another one of those things where I don't know how you would do that without a guide, because where you didn't have that mini map in the original game. We got Hexus. I get it, because we're in the Magic Crafter's world, and he probably casts hexes, so it's Hexus, because, I like his little bird staff he had there, that little, whatever that was supposed to be on the end of his rod. Ow. Rude. I like how they gave these guys unique designs, like, you've got all these Norks or whatever, these goblin guys, and gremlins, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. And in the original game, like, you had, these big fat ones that would be, green, or they could come in yellow, or they could come in purple. Now it's storming outside. I don't know if you can hear the the storm. I get electrocuted through my recording equipment here. It's going to go into my headphones and short circuit my eardrums. But I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, those fat guys. I shouldn't body shame them like that. I need to practice body positivity. Those. I'm not going to say the word voluptuous anymore, though. I already said I'm not saying that one anymore. Those well-boned individuals, we'll say. Yeah, you got like the purple ones, the yellow ones, the green ones at the beginning of the game, and they changed their character models in the remake to make them look quite a bit more different. I like the anti-gravity little thing he's got going on in the middle of his horns. That's a very neat dragon design. I like how all the dragons have unique designs. But yeah, what I was saying, like the character models for the enemies have unique designs in this game that weren't in the original, where they just kind of, more or less from what I remember, they might have had a slightly different outfit, but it was just the same enemy, but just like a palette swap, just different colors. But in this one they look a lot more unique and distinctive from one another, which I can really appreciate. So yeah, we're still missing a little bit here, but yeah, I love that planetarium or whatever that dude had in his head. Really creative designs. You know, Toys for Bob, again, I don't love them as much as Vicarious Visions, but they still do some really good stuff. Okay, so here we're gonna have to go back and get that that supercharge from the ramp with the glowing arrows on it, which I think is over here. Yep, there it is. Let's get ourselves a good run and go here. I don't know what that was supposed to be, why I made those indistinguishable noises, but, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, we're I think just about done with this level. Get these over here. We still not done that one that I said that's kind of the very obscure secret to get to, but we'll do it after this here. That might be pretty much all that we have left. 367. I don't like that. That's an odd number and makes me wonder if we could have missed something somewhere. Hopefully not. So let's just keep on going here and look around. Everywhere you look, everywhere the don't know all the words to the song. The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. Everywhere you look. Okay, so here's some over here we're gonna need to get. I just need to charge and do a little jump over here. This still isn't the thing I was referring to. I completely forgot about this area. Gotta grab. It's such a weird mechanic. You gotta blow into these things and then grab the gem before it falls back down. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what the thought process was behind that. Oh, we got a mummy dude who just, I don't know what was wrong with his AI programming there, just kind of stood there and let me kill him. He's supposed to run around the edge of that platform, which is kind of annoying because it's easy to fall off, so I'm not going to complain too much about him just standing there. He's just standing there, menacingly. And so yeah, I think we just got one last thing we need to get here real quick, which is somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. There's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Okay, that's enough of that. Please, if I ever do that again, please just smack me in the comment section below. Just comment smack, and I'll slap myself for every smack comment I see. 1 like equals 1 smack. Anyway, I'm trying to remember where this extra little secret thing is. What was in here again? Yeah, this is definitely not it. I think I'm gonna die here. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't even think you need the supercharge to get it. It's just a matter of like jumping and gliding in the right spot. So let's just look around a little bit. Well, I guess sparks would probably be pretty useful here. Okay, so it's on the other side of that. Yeah, because like we need to get up to like where that guy's at, and I guess there's more on down this other way here. But let's see. I was thinking it was somewhere toward the end here, like maybe where we rescued that dragon, but I could be completely wrong about that. In fact, I probably am pretty wrong about that. Yeah, like if I glide here off to the right, I don't think that's going to get me anywhere. Yeah, no, this is not it. A lot of this game, there's a lot of experimentation involved to just kind of just glide somewhere and just kind of see what happens. But that was not the right way that we needed to go. But we've still got 16 lives, so who cares? It's whatever. It's kind of some weird collision down there where Spyro just kind of falls through those rocks that you're not really supposed to be, or I guess expected to be going down there anyway. But I mean, surely they would know that people are going to fall down there and die. So, oh, this might actually be it. I think I'm looking at the map. Or is it? Let's see. Like I see the little nub thing on the cliffside here. So how do I get to that? This mini-map is not being as helpful as I was hoping it would be. Okay, up there. So how do I get there is the question. I'm gonna have to do this without looking it up on YouTube and watching a video, because that's what this is supposed to be. Let's see. We'll get this. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it. Everyone watching right now, you've got the prettiest little head, by the way. Don't let anyone tell you your head is not pretty. It's beautiful. It's immaculate. Little snowflakes there. I just now noticed that. I hadn't noticed that before. The wind's blowing very strongly in this direction. It'd be cool if the wind was a hint. I don't think it is. I'm like 100% certain it's not, but out of morbid curiosity, let's follow the one. Is it here? I see something on the map that it looks like if I glide over this way. Let's just try it and see. Let's see what happens. Is this no, I mean we landed safely, but that's not at all where we were trying to go. It's so confusing, man. They don't lay it out for you very clearly. Even though the first Spyro is my favorite one, I guess there are still some growing pains it had where it maybe wasn't exactly perfect. Let's see now. Can I glide here off to the left? Like there's one of these you just gotta take a leap of faith and then glide around somewhere, and then it's like, oh my god, what's that over there? How would I have ever found that? And clearly I'm just not finding it at all, so we'll clip through the collision there again. Come on, Spyro, work with me. I gotta have a brain blast from Jimmy Neutron. Think. Try not to hurt myself from brain blasting too hard. Don't make a joke about that. I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, come on. To use the old noggin here. Just think long and hard. Again, stop. Get your mind out of the gutters. Is it here? It's not here, is it? I think this is where I did earlier when I had the supercharged thing. It's like we got to get to that part, like on that upper platform, like right at the start of the level. Maybe do I need to go further back? I'm so confused. Okay, let's see. I can see the treasure from right there. Is it somewhere I need to glide from, like right over in here? I didn't think it was this far back though. There's one of those wizard guys we can't reach. Here's that part of the music feels that bum dum bum 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 dum. That sounds a lot like the Amanda Show. Okay, that's enough of that. I think it's literally right here at the start, maybe. I did all that running around trying to find the area. Oh, there's some stuff over here. I forgot about this as well. Man, there's a lot more to this level that I completely forgot about. So Sparks was no help. Thanks a lot, buddy. Probably would have been useful if I realized that he wasn't just going to point me into that wall where we couldn't reach. But yeah, I gotta get these on the side of the roof here. We're getting ever closer. It's a decent skybox. I wouldn't put it in I don't know if I'd put it in my top 10. I love how you can always see, like, I don't even know if that's the sun or if that's like the moon, but it looks kind of the same either way. It almost seems like the moon is out. Like there's not a sun in this world and everything's just illuminated by the moon, but I I don't know. But it's a pretty decent skybox. Not my favorite skybox in the game, but it's still a decent one. Okay, we're getting warmer. What's it? Okay, that leads up to this wizard guy. But I think there's another one we have to glide over to. Is it from here, maybe? Is this the forbidden jump that I was talking about? Maybe, hopefully. Fingers crossed, hoping and praying. No. No, that was not even remotely close to what we needed to do. Oh boy. Yeah, we're already over 50 minutes into this video, so it's going on a little longer than I wanted, but that's okay. That's okay. People will still watch a 50-minute long YouTube video, right? If we end up surpassing an hour, people will still tune into that, right? The copium is hard right now. Alright, let's go back here one more time. And maybe I need to touch like one of those fairy things, like the dragon platform thing, so I don't have to run back so far every time I die. Maybe I need to glide to the left here. I think I glided... Did I go to the right last time? I honestly don't even remember. Let's just let's try gliding from here and see what happens. I don't think this one's gonna... This isn't gonna do it for us either. We're losing a lot of altitude. Yeah. I'm gonna run out of things to commentate about, and I'm gonna have to come up with some small talk. You come here often? Probably not, considering I just started this YouTube channel and I've not been discovered yet, and each video's probably gonna get like 10 views. But you know, thanks for coming though. You're beautiful. I'd even go so far as to say you're wonderful. You're magnificent. If you're watching this video right now, you are one scrumptious human being. You're a delicious sandwich of a human being with ham, other ingredients. This is where my YouTube view rate just like drops off, and there'll be just like a big downward dip in views while I was trying to engage with the audience with small talk while trying to find out where these last forsaken gems are. Now I'm hiccuping and burping at the same time. That's no good. Okay, Sparks. I'm letting Sparks lead the way here. He's pointing this way. What do you see, boy? Timmy fall down the well? Where is he, Timmy? I mean, Timmy's in the well. Where is he, Lassie? Is this where I need to make the glide at? Is this what you're telling me, Sparks? I'm going for it. Screw it. Let's just, yeah, here we go. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Sparks. That's what we needed to do. See, again, how are you supposed to know that without having the mini-map? Yeah, that's, we're all done with that one there. And that might actually be the last level in this world. So next episode, I think we will be good to start the swamp. If I'm not mistaken, we're gonna pull a Donald Trump and we're gonna drain the swamp. Who you know, has since starting this channel has since been shot in the ear, survived an assassination attempt. I'm not gonna get too political on here, but like, wow. When that happened, I thought we were on the cusp of like another civil war. It was like, oh, it's American democracy is over. Like the right's gonna retaliate, and it's just gonna be it's gonna be bad. But no, it seems like, I mean, it's still pretty, you know, we're still in the aftermath of it. It's only been like 10 days or something. The Republican National Convention was the other day. But it seems like, and whether that's just empty promises, I don't know, but it seems like politicians on both sides are maybe finally getting to the point where it's like, okay, maybe we need to mellow out a little bit, stop all of this hatred and division, and start to kind of come together in unity and just coexist. But will that last? I don't know. But it was a real Twilight Zone moment in the best possible way, because I thought for sure, like, this is like, we better strap in, because like it's Civil War time. But no, to my surprise, like it seems like everything's maybe going to be all right. So I don't know. We're in the swamp now. I'm really excited for this world. So we're going to end the video right now. Look at that freaky chicken. What on earth is wrong with you, buddy? Can I go into like first person? I feel like there is a zoom button. Not that. Is it triangle? Well, it's not exactly first person, but look at him. He's got dragon wings, kinda. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining things. What a freak. KFC, anybody? Alright. Catch you guys on the next episode. Peace out.